I was 11 years old, and they took an x-ray of my lungs. They were all blocked. They went in there, and it turns out I had a tumor blocking my entire right lung. They didn't know what to do. Pediatric neuroendocrine cancer is still not all that prevalent. They went in and they removed my right lung, and then they deemed me as cured. They said, go on your way, live your life. I kind of forgot about it, but it was there the entire time, just growing and proliferating and going where it may. I met Elizabeth, my wife, at Cal State San Marcos. It was both of our first days. It was Spanish class. She was late. It was one of those things where she walked into class and we locked eyes, and I was like, there it is. It took me 9 months to get the nerve to ask her out on a date.
It got to a point where he'd call me on the phone. I'd be like, hi, thinking like he's gonna ask me out today.
So we met each other in August, and finally by May, I asked her to go out on a date with me.
All of a sudden, he literally told me everything about him. He told me how he had cancer as a child. He just told me everything, and I was like, finally. I think literally those 9 months, I was waiting for him to tell me who he was, who was the real Mark.
Then we got engaged a couple years later. I'm very lucky that she chose me back. I mean, she's the love of my life. It's hard to explain. I got married at 26, and 11 months into my marriage, I had all the symptoms of carcinoid, and then we went in to do colonoscopy and endoscopy.
I felt like, wow, you've made it through something really big already, and we're still young. I thought, okay, it's over.
Then they wheeled me out, and my wife said, well, did you do the endoscopy? I said, no. And they said, wheel him back in. And they got right to where my vocal cord is, my false vocal cord, and they found something there, and then they found, just everywhere else.
When I heard the news, I think a piece of me already knew that is what it was. When the nurse called, we both were on the phone, and she said, it looks like this has carcinoid pathology. That was a bit of a sock to the gut.
When I got diagnosed the second time, she didn't look back. She was just full speed ahead into finding the absolute best for me. I owe pretty much everything to her, me still being here.
I felt that we were gonna get through it. I think I bring that if I'm calm and I am collected and I know it's gonna be okay and I remind him it's gonna be okay, he listens. When I met Mark, I knew he was going to be a good dad.
I shared my fears and trepidations with not wanting to have children with my wife. So I said, I don't want to bring kids into this world and then have me be gone. I don't think that's fair. I don't want to have kids with you and then not even be able to make it till their 6th grade graduation.
He says I would think, oh, I don't want to leave you alone with kids, and then something happens to me and I'm gone. And I did tell him, I don't care. I still want to have kids with you. I don't care what happens.
She had, reiterated to me, you're going to be here for their 6th grade graduation and high school and walk them down the aisle and all the other major life events. And I didn't think it was going to happen. I really didn't. I thought I was going to be a goner. June 30th, 2009. It was a life-changing day for me. It was, one of the best days of my life.
When we had Vaughn, I feel like he was a gift that was brought to us to show Mark, look, it's gonna be okay.
Everything just became so much clearer, Your life just comes into focus. After the twins came, it was kind of just hunkering down for a little while and putting your full focus toward the family.
I always tell Mark, I'm like, I don't want or need anything else. Like, this is what I need.
I have not told my kids that I have carcinoid, and I don't want to stress my kids out to know that, you know, there will be a day where I'm not gonna be here. I don't wanna strip that innocence away from them. I don't wanna steal that sparkle. You know, they need to just keep doing what they're doing, and life's tough as it is. You're protecting them in one sense, but it's also giving them not the whole truth in another sense.
I think it's really important to show our kids that, like, we have a good relationship and we talk and we're friends. I think family comes first no matter what. We make it a priority to sit down and talk at dinner every night. I think the part that why we're trying to be so playful and funny is we want them to take what we have and, like, build on it and make it better as they go on.
I feel that there is just a tremendous amount of hope and joy and love, you know, that people need to realize that this is something to live with, not something to die from. I have a friend that I just lost this last year who used to say, if your feet hit the ground, make it a good day. And that's how I try and make it a good day. I try and live every day to the fullest, and if my feet hit the ground today, I need to make it a good day. Be grateful.